My name is Billy Music. I'm a father, motorcyclist, amateur mechanic, videographer, and all-around goofball. I've been around motorcycles for as long as I can remember. A few years back, my best friend and I decided to do something completely ridiculous. To ride our motorcycles through all 50 states. My YouTube channel chronicles the riding trips and other miscellaneous motorcycle shenanigans. Welcome to Byway of Motorcycle.
If you have your time budget, we can start talking about money. This is a part that kind of discourages a lot of people from taking road trips like this. But with a little bit of planning and forethought, you can make it as budget conscious as you're willing to go. I've got my notes here, so I apologize that I'm looking down. I don't have a teleprompter. I should set one up. That'd be pretty sweet. But anyway, my bike gets about 35 miles to the gallon, and in a 400-mile day, I use about 11.5 gallons of gas, and right now gas here in Nebraska is about $2.88 or so. So that brings me to about $32, $33 a day. The next thing you want to budget for is food. You gots to eat. And I usually budget about $25 a day for food, and that's about how much I eat, and that usually also includes a couple dollars at the end of the day for some post-ride brewskis. So $25 to $35 depending on how much you eat and the places that you want to eat at. Another budget concern is I budget about $2–3 a day for a toll booths along the route. Next we need to talk about lodging. Lodging can be the most expensive part of a motorcycle trip. I tend to stay in places that are about $80 to $90 a night, and that's because they usually have free internet and a free breakfast in the morning, which you kind of budget in there. I tend to try to stay away from the pay by the hour dive flea motels, but it's really up to you and really what you're comfortable with. One way to circumvent the cost is to stay with friends, obviously. Find relatives along the route that you can stay with. Also, if you ride with a friend, you can also split the cost in half. Another way is camping.
Morning, Bill.
Morning, Trace. What day is it?
Today is day number
9, I think.
9. It's Tuesday.
No, today's day number
Today's
10.
Day number 10. We lost count. It's day number 10. It's Wednesday. And we are outside of Iowa City. We camped it out last night because we figured, my God, if we carried all this gear around, we needed to use it at least once in the trip. So we did on the final day when we didn't need to charge or power anything up for the evening. And we found the place, and we roasted weenies, and we didn't have s'mores, but we had beer, and it was a good time.
Now, camping is something I don't do personally, and I have done it before, and it's just not as cool as I thought it would be. And camping, usually a campsite costs about $10–15 a day. And unfortunately, you'll need a lot of expensive camping equipment because being on a motorcycle, your space is relatively limited. So you want the higher end, lightweight, expensive camping equipment. So you're talking a couple $100 in camping equipment. The problem with camping is that once you get there, you're usually tired, you're beat down from the ride. And the last thing you want to do is go ahead and set up a campsite. But that's a personal thing, and that's entirely up to you. So this comes out budget-wise here for about $150 a day, $155 a day here by my math, if you use hotels you're riding solo, this is the maximum that it would be. And about $150 a day riding solo by yourself, staying at nicer hotels, or about 80 bucks a day if you use campsite. So everything added up, totaled out, we're looking at about $150 a day. So our 10-day trip would cost us about $1,500. Obviously, we're going to be staying with grandmother for 2 of those days, so we won't have to pay lodging, and if grandmother's worth a damn, we also won't have to pay food. So probably about $1,200 for our fictitious 10-day motorcycle trip. But anyway, that's how you plan one, and if you guys have any questions or anything you want me to reevaluate or redo, leave me a comment below and I'll get to it. So anyway, I'm Billy, I'm signing off, and I will see you on the road.